Hi, this is a quick video on my Highfield Patrol 600 rib, which I have for sale. So the boat is a 2019 with just under 90 hours. I think it's 88 hours, so it's barely been used. Really solid rib. I'll just start with the trailer. So it's a 2022 trailer. It was bought this time last year, an SBS trailer. Really good condition, really good quality. The boat just glides on and off the trailer. I think it's been in the water twice, and each time it's been flushed. So you just plug a hose lock fitting into there when you come out of the water, and that just flushes water through all the burns and stuff. So really good trailer. This is to say the boat just glides on and off it. Light board at the back, as you would expect. And what I also added was the proper SBS spare wheel holder and spare wheel there, so just in case if you ever get a puncture, you're not going to be caught out. You just change it quickly. So the boat itself, you probably know about it if you're looking at this video, but it's a Highfield rib. It's an aluminium hull, which is really strong, really lightweight. It's the nice grey tubes. The boat itself is anti-foul, so I have kept it in a marina. So the boat's anti-foul, ready to go. It's just been out today for a wash. It's had a fresh coat of rib shine on the tubes just to protect them and keep them looking good. It's a 135 horsepower Honda VTEC engine, and you can see the sticker there. It's been maintained by Yoki Marine in Northern Ireland, who are the premier rib and outboard specialists. The boat does also come with a 6 horsepower 4-stroke Mariner. This engine was bought in 2020, but it's never been used. I would start it up the odd time there just to see it's working okay, and it just starts first pull. But it's just peace of mind, you know, that auxiliary engine will run the boat at about 5 knots, so it'll get you home at a slow pace if you're in trouble, or it'll keep you out of danger until help arrives. What I also did, I've added a 12-litre internal fuel tank, so you could go for forever on it. There is a 1-litre tank built in, but the 12-litre would just give you that additional peace of mind. Also had obviously the outboard bracket fitted for the auxiliary outboard. So going around the boat itself is pretty much perfect. There are the odd wee mark down this side. I don't know if you'll see it in the video, maybe not. There's a couple of very, very light scrapes or marks in the tubes, just from people getting on and off or whatever, but the tubes themselves, there's no leaks, no patches. You never have to put air in them, you know, they're just perfect really. No marks at all on the hull. And we'll just get on the boat now and show you around. So we'll start up at the front. The boat comes with the bow post, so it's excellent for tying up, for mooring, for loads of different things, but it's there. You've got a small locker door here to get you into your anchor. You have the bigger access to the front locker here. So this is a massive locker. You would keep your anchor in here, fenders, loads and loads of stuff. There's just so much storage in this boat. This is your fuel filler for your petrol, and then this is just an overflow. So if you overflow when you're filling with petrol, this just chucks it out the side of the boat. So really clean, really dry. It's obviously a wee bit wet because I've just cleaned the boat. Really good gas struts as well. So I did replace a few last year, but all the lockers and struts and stuff stay up. So there is also then a bow cushion which clips onto here. It matches the orange and grey theme of the boat, so it's a lovely, lovely place to sit if you get a calm day. Either sitting on this front seat with your feet up or here, or else sitting right up at the bow and looking back. See there, the boat name is Helios. That can be changed if you want. So now onto the console itself. So In front of the console you obviously have a padded seat, which is a great place to sit. You then have masses of storage. That's just water dripping off from me hosing. Massive storage in there. You've got your battery, you've got all your electrics, your switches and stuff. You've got your fire extinguishers, so the boat does come with 2 fire extinguishers. So that would be a really dry storage area, so if you want to keep like clothes, blankets, anything that you don't want to get wet, that's the place to put it. Really high windscreen on this boat, so if you're driving or if you're in the navigator seat at the front, you can be out in any weather. You're never going to get any spray, any wind, anything like that. It's really, really comfortable. Obviously the further back in the boat you sit, the more exposed you are to the elements if it is a rough day. Great space for moving around the boat. Very, very safe, very beamy boat. So on the console itself we have a GoPro mount on the top there, which is handy. We've fitted these RAM cup holders, so these are like 4x4 things that will swivel about as the boat moves, keep your drink nice and stable. All the instruments have the proper covers for them, so the thing's just kept in good condition. This is your RPM gauge, your analog one, and you can see the wee digital readout. We're on 88.9 hours, so it's really, really low hours for the engine. This is your trim gauge analog, and this is your analog fuel gauge. The electronics pack on the boat is really, really good. So we've got the Garmin 75 CV chart plotter, we've got the Garmin VHF, Fusion audio, and what has also been added is the ScanStrut wireless phone charger, so your phone just clips in here and charges away. We've also added an additional Blue Sea switch panel. There is a spare way there if you want to add something else, and we've added this backlit compass. This is your switch here then for the for everything else. So this is your bilge pump, you'll hear there. That's the water coming out where I've washed the boat. So your bilge pump is manual and automatic. This is a switch for your nav lights, and this is the switches for your radio and your chart plotter and stuff. Fusion audio connects to your phone, so you can play stuff in Bluetooth, you can play radio. And there's a 12-volt socket down here on the side of the console for charging phones, and there's additional in here for devices, but the main thing you'll use is your wireless phone charger. The electronics is really, really easy to use, so basically you can set it up any way you want. There's sonar, there's navigation. You can set all the different wee parameters to be displayed on your chart differently. So what I have displayed on mine is your speed in knots, your fuel rate per litre, which is handy to know, your total fuel burn. You could have on it there, total fuel remaining, which is obviously something that you want to know. It's a 140 litre fuel tank. Every time you fill the fuel tank up or you add fuel in, you just hit a button to calibrate it on the charter, and that'll just keep you right, and it'll give you warnings and stuff if your fuel gets low. You've got your sonar, all different types of sonar, and you've got split screens as well. You've also got your trip, which has all your figures and stuff on it, and your engine is also linked up, so you can have your all your different engine dials on it. You can have all different stuff on it there, so really advanced electronic package, really, really modern. Obviously your Honda throttle, your Honda steering wheel, your kill cords there, your battery isolator switch down the side. That's the 2 speakers for your Fusion audio, nice embossed Highfield footrest, and that's it really. So this is unique in terms of seating. It has the 4 jockey seats. Normally they have 2 jockey seats in the bench at the back. So the benefit of this is it lets all 4 family members, if that's who you've got, or 4 people sit if you're going a bit further out to sea, or you're in choppy conditions, 4 people can sit in the jockey seats with plenty of support. The theme of storage carries on, so under every jockey seat you've got waterproof storage there, so you can store loads of stuff. That's 4 seats worth of storage. This is your back bench, so this is a lovely place to sit as well. If the conditions are rough, probably the jockey seats, if not probably the bench seat for your passengers. But under here again you see they're really good quality gas struts, so that's all your filters and stuff for your main engine. That's the tank for your Mariner 6 horsepower engine, so that's a 12 litre tank that just plugs directly into the engine, so that could literally run all day if your main engine broken and you had to use your spare. It's a self-draining deck, so there's scuppers on each side, they just drain straight out the back, and you've obviously got some big swamp, so that's your engine well down the back. We've got stainless steel rod holders on both sides, so with 4 stainless steel rod holders. We have stainless steel life ring holder. That's your nav lights, your VHF aerial. There's also another GoPro mount on the nav light, which I find is great for taking a view of the whole boat when you're out driving about. It's synthetic teak flooring, so it's a nice dark grey colour. Really easy to maintain. Other than that, the boat again is pretty much immaculate inside. There are a couple of scuffs on the seats, just where I've been a bit over eager when I'm cleaning them, but they're not really. They're totally waterproof. They're still, the padding's in really good shape. As I said, it's very, very low hours. 135 horsepower Honda. Now what I'll do is just show you some of the accessories that also come with the boat. So all of this is included in the sale. You get the livery. There's a heater here, which is a really cool thing. So you can jump in, or the kids can jump in. Just keep that really good fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. For the life ring. Got a really good quality 6 kilogram anchor. This is cool. This is a 30 meters of weighted anchor line. So this will fit in your front locker. It doesn't take up as much space as chain, much easier to use. We've got a selection of brand new fenders, so these were all brand new last year. These ones here are being especially for rib, the tubes and stuff. That's your pump for the tubes. We've got a Honda propeller, so this is a genuine spare Honda propeller. I bought this just in case you ever were far out to sea, get caught out, damage the propeller, at least even if the engine didn't change it, it will come with the proper number, the split pins. Covers then, so you'll see it in the photos, but this is an all-over cover, which was bought last year, quite expensive, the price of £1,000, but this basically will keep them totally waterproof, and it looks great. What I would tend to use when I'm using the boat regularly would be this, which is the console cover, which covers the console for the first set of jockey seats. This one covers the back vents. This console cover, the zip, does need fixed, but it's perfectly functional, so that's why I haven't bothered to fix it. It just clips in, it just doesn't clip out. So normally the console cover and the vents, it's like a 5-minute job to put them on and off. But the moving cover is the job. We'll just take one more look around the boat, that's really it. Really safe boat. The only reason I'm selling is it's now giving me the confidence in driving boats and being far out to sea that I want to go for something bigger and around 10 meters, like a boat with accommodation and stuff. So other than that, the boat's great. We've had it based in Carrickfergus Marina in Northern Ireland. We've had it over to the Isle of Man, we've had it to Scotland, and just really comfortable, really safe boat. Take one more walk round. And that's it. Thank you.